I do this to myself, don't I? The reason I was up this early is because the original plan was to hop on a boat and go dive into the coral reefs of Florida. That dive did not happen in this video because the boat tour was cancelled due to weather conditions. I mean, it is so windy, my mic cannot even pick up anything I'm saying here. So anyways, here I made it to the 7 Mile Bridge, and the cool thing about this bridge is that when it was built, it was one of the longest bridges to exist at 6.765 miles or 10.9 kilometers for the rest of the world. Today this bridge serves as a great fishing spot and a beautiful walk to explore, and one of the most beautiful things to see in the Keys, especially during sunsets and sunrises. Because I am here so early, I was able to find parking very close to the most southern point of the United States. I am quite literally the only person here right now. I expected to wait for like at least 20-30 minutes for my turn, but here we are. Okay, so now, since there is no shortage of things to explore in Key West, I don't even know where to begin because I had a couple spots. Upon very serious further investigation, I found out that there is the Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservation, literally 2 minutes away walking. While walking around the most southern point of the United States, you can notice that there are quite a bit of chickens on the streets. That is because they are basically native to these locations and they've been here before Americans arrived. So Americans decided to keep these chickens in peace. I literally could not walk 2 blocks without stopping and taking videos and taking pictures. Also, look at all these people. The Butterflies and Nature Conservatory in the Key West holds over 50 different species of butterflies from all over the world. They also conserve many plant and some bird species in this beautiful jungle paradise. Here forever, like forever. They're so cute. They're like playing with each other, no worries on their mind at all. Right, well that was very sweaty. By the looks of it, the entire island of Key West is basically like a 20-minute walk. So I'm just going to extend my parking for the full day at the place that I have it because I don't think it's gonna get any better than this. I like the water. So here's the thing, I ordered something else. I ordered shrimp, right? That's what I think I ordered. Can I please get a shrimp sandwich and iced coffee? But I got something else. It's like this multiple meats Cuban thing, which is still Cuban, so okay, whatever, I'll try. Also, the straw says Greenpoint on the packaging, so I think it's like either biodegradable or something else, but it's not paper straw. Right, so I'm at my next destination, which is the Lighthouse Museum, I guess. We'll see if I can handle this many steps. Oh my god. The Key West Lighthouse Tower opened in 1848, and remarkably it had a woman serving as a lightkeeper, which was unheard of in mid-19th century. For some reason I could not find her name for sure, but maybe I'm just not a good investigator. As far as I understand, this was the first lighthouse built after the US Navy established a base in the Key West in 1823. The lighthouse was decommissioned in 1969 since the technology evolved and there was no need for a full-time keeper. Today, this lighthouse stands as a historical memorial for the brave men and women who kept the light burning through challenging weather conditions and political instability of the 19th and 20th century. So not only, oh my god, it gives me chills, but also like there's still this way, and this pathway is very narrow, so there's still way to go up, but it's closed obviously. We're done. I'm picking up my scooter right now so that I can just be free and not have to walk everywhere. And I still need to try key lime pie. I've never rode a scooter before. I'm honestly a little bit terrified to ride a scooter. But then I see like elder women like 70 plus riding it and I'm like, okay, if they can do it, then I should be able to do it. Hello, I had a rental for 1 p.m. but my plans changed. I was wondering if I could pick it up earlier.
Yeah, just go with the front window.
Oh, okay, thank you. We're about to learn how to do it. Hello.
Hi, this is going to be your scooter here.
This one? Okay, cool.
It's going to lock every time it closes.
Okay.
Then I'm going to push in, turn back towards me, just then unlock it. Okay, you're coming back up just on time, pick it up.
So I basically just learned a new skill. I had no idea it is this much fun. And I was only going like 15 miles an hour so far, and it's like, now I get it. Now I get all the biker people. Oh my god, Mom, you're not gonna like it. So the parking was indeed easier when you have a scooter. Like I parked in like 2 minutes as opposed to finding a parking spot of a car. That's impossible. I still have to walk like a block or two, but that's nothing compared to like a car parking. There is a few theories as to why or how the key lime pie happened in the Key West. Some sources say that it was created on the basis of lime and condensed milk due to lack of fresh milk on the islands in the 19th century, when this land was first taken by the Europeans. Others say that the fishermen used limes to prevent sickness on the sea, so they mixed condensed milk with some limes and some eggs to make the limes somewhat edible. All that we know today is that the key lime pies and key lime flavored treats, teas, and even coffee is the essential part of the Key West experience. Alright, so we have the key lime pie. Let's see what all the jazz is about. Like, this entire store has so many lime themed things, it's crazy. But I guess it's a popular one, so not surprised. Ooh. You know what? I love anything lemon related, like lemon bakery. Oh, my favorite. Lime is the same kind of way. But so, this is sweet and sour, like decently sour at the same time. So it's like perfect. As I keep eating it, it just gets, it's very punchy, okay? It's full of flavor, it's full of that key lime pie flavor, I guess. But again, because I haven't had sugar in a very long time, anytime I have sugar, it's like extra dose because everybody else is adjusted to a specific portion of sugar and nobody gets triggered by it. So like there's more and more sugar in food to begin with. But when you haven't had any sugar and then you get like a typical American dessert, it hits you hard. Alright, so this place also sells these, and they're basically like key lime pie with a little bit of a softer freezy texture that freezes and dipped in Belgian chocolate. So it's a little bit minty. I'm confused. The texture is more creamy and it's not nearly as punchy in terms of flavor as opposed to the original one. Finally found my scooter because I have no idea where I parked. So, but here it is. Alright, so change of plans. As I was driving where I was planning to drive, I found a seafood restaurant, and like, if not for the seafood, then why the hell am I here, you know? The dumbest thing is I forgot where I parked again. Okay, so two things. First of all, I don't know how, but I was so full off of those two little dishes, but they also costed me $68, including tips and tax. Do I regret it? Absolutely not, but yeah, just for the future, you know? That's Key West is expensive. I expected it to be expensive, but not maybe that expensive. I just arrived. I don't even know if you can hear me, but I just arrived to Bahia on the state park, and I thought it was just a bridge, but it's not. It's actually like a whole thing. There's bathrooms, there's changing rooms, there's everything I could ever ask for, and you can swim in the ocean, and the ocean is like turquoise blue. I don't know if you can see this because everything. Obviously I can't see anything right now. I was 16 years old when I first heard that the Deepwater Horizon oil spill happened in the Gulf of Mexico. The year was 2010, and I was standing in the doorframe between the rooms in our apartment in Moscow, watching the news on my parents' TV as some of the most awful footage was exposing the scale of this disaster, the human-made disaster. All I could feel in that moment was absolute helplessness. I didn't even know the Gulf of Mexico existed. All I knew that people were once again harming Mother Nature, and it made me feel enraged and sad at the same time. I always loved nature, and maybe this one incident created a spark in me that helped me see my connection to her. But there was absolutely nothing I could do about any of this at the time, so I moved on with my life. Little did I know, 12 years later, I will have an opportunity not only to visit this beautiful place, but also to live there in the future. And every time I look at this water, I cannot help but be mesmerized by how unpredictably life can change its course. For better or for worse, it is life. So there was this couple at the sunset. They both had their cameras with their tripods out. I'm assuming they were taking time lapse and they were just enjoying the sunset, being affectionate, and they looked so cute. And I was like, I really want to take their picture, but I didn't want to disturb their moment. But like, imagine being able to find a person that is interested in the exact same niche things as you are. When you find someone like that, it must be so nice. Their image is gonna live in my mind forever now, because that gives me hope. If they could find each other, then maybe somebody like me would show up in my life as well. One day, maybe.